Hi, it's Ruben from Business Success Educators here, and super excited today to be talking with Jimmy Meyer from Blue Frog Plumbing about how his journey's gone with us. So just to kick things off, Jimmy, just love to tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Uh, basically, I'm a plumber by trade. Worked in the industry now for 25 years. 5 years ago, I decided to go out on my own after managing and supervising multiple other companies. And yeah, been going for 5 years and now have four employees and ticking the boxes.
Fantastic. And so just before you reached out to us, what were some of the problems you were facing in your business and said, hey, I need to get some help with this?
I think it's a lot of it was decision making and having the sort of confidence to make decisions to grow the business. You know, you get to a point you go, well, I'm happy here. Should I? Shouldn't I? What are the pros? What are the cons? And how do I do it? So it was a case of just getting that guidance to give me the confidence to take the business where I wanted to get it to be.
Right. And what would that have meant to you and the business back then by solving that problem?
One was to give myself some more time within the outside of the business. Obviously, being a business owner, it's very absorbing of your time. And the other one was to make the business more productive financially, to make those goals of owning your own business and having freedom and financial freedom. Yeah, getting to that point.
Right, thank you. And so what were the key parts of the program that had the biggest impact?
I would say it's looking at the nuts and bolts of what you've got and how do you improve it. So the monthly planner really sort of helps you set goals and know what you need to do for that month, and holds you accountable. So you've set a goal. Now you got to get there. Not a case of just there's a goal. All right, well we'll get around to that when we get around to it. It really makes you accountable and take ownership, I guess, of your business. Um, Talking regularly with other business owners. It
Yes.
kind of gives you confidence as well to be able to bounce ideas off each other. Although the businesses are generally completely unrelated, there's all the inherent sort of issues of owning a business, and you realize you're not the only one with hurdles and obstacles and
Mm.
these things to get through, and it's just nice to be able to chat through those with other people. I think it's you could walk away going, rightio, I have made the right decision here, or maybe I do need to push the button on this one, and just seeing how other people are developing and progressing of their decisions in their business.
Yes, absolutely. And so what are some of the results that you've achieved? I know you've achieved some pretty good growth in your business. You want to share a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so when I started, I had two plumbers and myself. One of them had only been on for about 3 months, so essentially it was almost just myself and one plumber. But I think the main thing is I've managed to cut my time in the business down by probably 15 to 20 hours a week, by delegating work to the guys to do themselves rather than myself carrying the weight. Um, and essentially, from going from two plumbers to now having four plumbers, but tripling my turnover um, in a very short space of time, inside of say 6 to 8 months. So that's the biggest thing.
Fantastic. And yeah, well done on those results. And love to unpack a bit further. What's been the impact of that for you personally?
I think what it boils down to is your free time that you get back, and that's relates to time with your family. There's a lot less stress around the business, less anxiety. So that impacts your everyday life. Young kids coming home from school, you're not agitated or stressed or, worried about what's happened through the day because you've taken so much of that out of it. Life's a lot more relaxed, a lot calmer. And and just the ability to be able to do things I want to do during the day rather than what my business needs me to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Great to have that flexibility. And so let's finish this sentence. I almost didn't join the program because.
Because you see so many people trying to target you online as a small business saying, we can do this, we can do that, we can increase your turnover, we can do this for you, we can do that for you. And you look at it and you go, well, how are they all going to do this for me? You know, what they say and what they do could be two different things. And it's a decent investment into your business. So, you know, from that point of view, I was a little bit skeptical. At the same time, though, you kind of say to yourself, well, if I don't give it a shot, then I'm not going to know. So it was, yeah, I think that was, and obviously coming to you through a referral and knowing, I guess, the sort of success other people have seen in the business working with you, it kind of gave me that confidence to say, rightio, well, this isn't just someone online trying to, you know, sell their business to me. Maybe there can actually be some real results here.
Yes. Great. And so what's been your favourite part of working with us?
I think, as I said before, I think just being able to chat to other business owners on a regular basis, following their journey, seeing where they're going. Yeah, it's interesting to get that insight into other industries and how they operate. Yeah, and then along with the quarterly meetings and such, you know, meeting those people, you know, and working with them closely in those meetings is also, you know, just gives you confidence.
Excellent. All right, so just as we wrap up, who would you recommend to the program and why?
I would say anybody as a business owner. I think you think you know what you're doing, and you probably do, but it's just how to refine what you're doing and give yourself those clear goals and make yourself accountable to achieve those goals. Because when you do, the reward is obviously very satisfying. So yeah, whether you do it for a year or 2 years or ongoing, I think I'm at a place now where my business is doing exactly kind of what I wanted it to do inside of a year, which I think was unexpected, very unexpected. And so I think knowing those results now, would I have done it sooner? Absolutely. Yeah. So as a business owner, if you were in that position I was in, or anyone as a business owner, just to get that guidance, I think it's well worth the investment.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for your time, Jimmy. Again, well done on your results. It's great to be able to achieve for yourself and your family. And yeah, all the best going forward.
Good on you. Thanks, Ruben, and thanks for your time.